Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haika bin Harun. I have two team members named Khairul Hakimi bin Rosli and Muhammad Shafi Aiman bin Azlani. Today, we want to present MAT 210 Discrete Math for the topic 5, Fundamental of Logic, and we are from group JCS 110 3C.
Introduction. Discrete mathematics is the study of discrete objects. Discrete means distinct or not connected. It is not a branch of mathematics. It is rather a description of set branches that have one common property, that they are discrete and not continuous. Many real-world problems can be modeled mathematically using discrete structure, and the technique of discrete mathematics can be used to solve this problem. In fact, discrete mathematics is very important application such as computer science and engineering and other fields. It is also often used in the study of coding and data compression in information theory. For discrete mathematics that we learn in this semester at diploma level is contain 6 topics.
I'm Shafi Aiman and will be continuing the next fundamentals of logic, which is basic connective. And essentially, basic connective can be described as symbol or function that is used to connect two or more propositional or predicates logic. And this basic connective can be differ as statement and not statement. The statement one is like paragraph statement, and non-statement is like a question sentence or order sentence. On the basis of the input logic and connectivity, which is used to connect the proposition, we will get the resultant logic. The propositional logic is used to contain 5 basic connective, which are described as follow: negation for not, conjunction and for and, disjunction or for or, implication for conditional, and biconditional if and only if. The logical statements are as following below. Next fundamentals of logic is truth table. A truth table is a chart of rows and columns in arithmetic logic that shows the truth value, either T for true and F for false, of every conceivable combination of the provided insertion. The selected variable that has been chosen to represent the statement are called propositional variables. For example, the false statement is called a false proposition, meanwhile the true statement is called the true proposition. This is truth table, which one single statement that is resolved by evaluate each of logic connective.
The next is logical equivalence. Logical equivalence happens if they have the same truth value from the two statements. For instance, the value of P and Q in each statement has its own column and also has identical truth values. So, to get the logical equivalence, the two values need to expand depending on the notation. Two statements are also logically equivalent if the biconditional statement is a tautology. Example, construct the truth table to determine whether the two statements. The first statement is P implication Q conjunction R, and the second statement is P implication Q conjunction P implication R. And as we can see, the first statement and the second statement have the same truth value. Therefore, the two statements are also logically equivalent.
Law of logic. Law of logic are fundamental principles that play a crucial role in reasoning, problem solving, and decision making. They allow us to make valid inference, deduce new information from given premise. They provide a framework for understanding and analyzing the structure and properties of argument and statement. They also help to make sure that our argument and talk are clear. The law of logic is as shown besides.
The next part is arguments. An argument refers to a set of one or more premises that are used to support or justify a conclusion. The premises are statements or propositions that are believed to be true, and the conclusion is the statement or propositions that are being inferred from the premises. A valid argument means all true premises, while an invalid argument means one of the conclusions has a false premise. For the example, I will buy a motorcycle, or I will go to the store. I won't buy a motorcycle, therefore I will go to the store. P is I will buy a motorcycle. Q, I will go to the store. The arguments P disjunction Q, conjunction negation P, implication Q. So as we can see, the last column contains only T's, therefore the argument is valid.
Rules of inference. Rules of inference are methods of deducing new information from existing information. It also is the template for constructing valid argument. It is the basic tool of establishing the truth of statement. They are used to construct logical argument and are fundamental part of logic and reasoning. In general, it is important tool for ensuring the validity and consistency of reasoning. Rules of inference are tabulated besides.
For application, we make P, Q, R, S, and T as set of variables for each statement build. P, I don't have a motorcycle license. Q, I should stay at home. R, I should make a food by myself. S, roadblock has been implemented by the police. T, I should order food through the Grab application. And the statement we construct as following: if I don't have a motorcycle license, then I should stay at home or make a food by myself. If roadblock have been implemented by the police, I should stay at home. That's because I don't have a motorcycle license. Roadblock have been implemented by the police, therefore I should make food by myself or order food through the Grab application.
The statement P conditional Q or R and S conditional not Q and P and S conditional R or T. Number 1. P conditional Q or R is premise 1. Number 2. S conditional not Q is premise 2. Number 3. P is premise 3. Number 4. S is premise 4. First, we use number 1 and number 3 according to rules modern bonus, and we get Q or R. We label as number 5. Second, we compare number 2 and number 4 according to rules modern bonus again, and we get not Q. We label as number 6. Next, we use number 5 and number 6. We compare according to rules deductive syllogism. We get R. We label as number 7. Final step. We use additional in number 7 to get the final answer R or T. Conclusion. I should make food by myself or order food through the Grab application. D is all the steps for truth table that our group has made.
Arguments. The last column in the table only contains T's. Therefore, P implication, Q disjunction R, conjunction, S implication negation Q, conjunction P, conjunction S logically implies R disjunction T. So, the argument is valid. For the truth table, it is shown on the table that the last column only contains all T's. So, the argument is a tautology. Rules of inference. By using rules of inference, we got the conclusion that R disjunction T, or in another word, I should make food by myself or order food through the Grab application. And lastly, summary. To sum up, we reach our objective to find whether the argument about don't have a motorcycle license is valid and true by using the truth table and rules of inferences. This is because when using the truth table and rules of inferences, we can conclude P implication Q disjunction R, conjunction S, implication negation Q, conjunction P, conjunction S, implication R disjunction T is valid, and the conclusion is totally true. So, that's all from us. Thank you and see you again.